All right. Let's see. 10. It's 9:59. Again, we'll start at 10:05 to see if anybody else will be joining because it's like a 50% drop in people watching. So give it a little bit. Hopefully more people join. I have important information about how I'm gonna change a bit of things, like the live streams and how Zoom meetings are gonna work now. It's relatively the same, but I'm gonna tell you guys how I'm going to choose to take attendance grade at the end of the stream. So at the very end, I'm gonna share some quick information about what's gonna happen. Oh, this is on the wrong number. How's everybody doing on week 3? Good morning, Paul. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, keeping up with all your assignments. I'm barely getting a remind text now, seeing that you guys are completing your assignments, showing your works, saying that you got a minimum of like 100. Hmm. 2 more minutes. Awesome. All right. All right, 10:05. Let's begin. So today we got word on what we're supposed to be teaching now. Um, it's funny because we have gone over this a little bit, but now we're gonna go more into it, I guess. And today's lesson or this week is gonna be focused on area and perimeter of different shapes. Today we're gonna go over quadrilaterals and triangles. Okay. Tomorrow we're gonna go over circles, and on Wednesday we're gonna go over different polygons. So like basically more than four sides. Okay. So let's begin with our first quadrilateral. Okay. And our first quadrilateral is a. What do you guys think? It's a parallelogram. You guys remember what a parallelogram is? Well, this is a parallelogram if you guys don't remember what it is. So this is a parallelogram. Okay. And to find area and perimeter, area is just, in a sense, four parallelograms base times height. Okay, in a sense, that's this base here and the height here. Okay, so we're going to use C and H for base times height. This is just base times height. Okay, so uh, area. So for base times height, we have 9.5 times 5.7, which is equal to uh, get 54.15 millimeters squared. Okay, this is area. So this is 54.15 millimeters squared. Okay, now perimeter is just add all the sides. Okay, it's adding all the sides. So we have to add this plus this plus this plus this. All right, which means we're going to take A, we're going to multiply that by 2. So 6, or you know what, I'm just going to write them down. So 6.05 plus 6.0, oops, 05. And then now we have to add C 2 times, so 9.5 plus 9.5 is equal to 6.05 plus 6.05 plus 9.5 plus 9.5. Oops, 0.5. 31.1. 31.1 millimeters. So your perimeter is 31.1 millimeters. Add all sides. Okay, this area, that's perimeter. Okay, now when adding all the sides, you have to make sure it's all the outsides on the outer sides. Remember, perimeter is the sum of the outside. So this H right here, you would not add to it. This H is not part of the perimeter. So make sure you're adding all the correct numbers, okay? Don't just add random all the numbers that they show you, because you have to know which ones you got to add. Okay? This is A, C, and C. Okay? So let's move to number 2. All right, number 2 is actually a square. Oh, how easy. Say square. Okay. You guys remember how to find area of a square? Nope, that's not how you spell it. Wait, no, that is how you spell it. What am I doing? Square. Okay, now the area of a square is just the side squared is area. Okay, or in this case, 5.9 squared. Pull that calculator out, and you should have 5.9 times 5.9. 34.81. 34.81. Okay, and perimeter is, again, add all the sides. Good morning, Sahid. All right, you're going to add all the sides here, 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 and here. Since all the sides are the same, it's just S, 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 S. Just take 5.9 plus 5.9 plus 5.9 plus 5.9. And this is going to be the same as 5.9 times 4, or 23.6. Oh, I forgot to add my units. All right. So that is square. All right. 23.6. Okay. Millimeters. All right. So number 3. All right. This time we are going over trapezoid. Okay. This is a trapezoid. Trapezoid. Okay. So trapezoid. I'm gonna start using different colors. So area of a trapezoid is actually base 1 plus base 2, or in this case, actually, it's A1 plus A2 divided by 2 times height. Okay? Good morning, Axel. This is area of a trapezoid. Okay? So we're talking about the bases, okay? The side, the flat sides at the bottom and the flat side at the top, not the diagonal sides. Okay, not that side. That's not the base. We want to use the diagonal side. So A1, which would be here or here, 8.2. Oh, oops. Okay, 8.2 plus A2, which is 3.5. We take that, we'll divide it by 2. You know what? I'm going to move this. Let's move this. Okay, we're going to multiply that by the height. Whoops. Come on. There it is. Times the height, which is right here, or right here, 4.6, and that will equal the area. So we're going to add 8.2 plus 3.5 is 11.7, and then we divide that by 2. So times 4.6, which is equal to 11.7 divided by 2 is 5.85. 5.85 times 4.6, which is equal to 26.91. Okay, so this is your area, 26.91. Okay, area, this is yards squared. Okay, now for perimeter, again, it's still adding all the sides. Okay, so we're going to add A1, B2, A2, B1. So we're taking all these and we're going to add them together. So 8.2 plus 3.5 plus 5.53 plus 4.88. And then you add it all together. So I'm going to put that in the calculator. We have 8.2 plus 3.5 plus 5.53 plus 4.88, 22.11 yards. And I forgot to put yards up here. Yards squared. Okay, 22.11. All right, and that's how you find area of a trapezoid and perimeter of a trapezoid. I'm gonna put this right in parentheses. Okay, number four is a rectangle, which is the same as well, it's just length times width. Okay, for a rectangle, it's just length times width. Okay, so this is a rectangle. So area is just length times width equals area. Okay, so with length times width, we just have this times this, or 8.2 times 5.9, which is equal to 48.38. Okay, 48.38 yards squared, or I'm just going to write that here, 48.38 yards squared. Okay, and with perimeter, you're just adding all the sides. So you're going to take this, you're going to add here, so this is W, this is L. You're going to add all these together, so it's going to be 8.2 plus 8.2, because there's two lengths, plus 5.9 plus 5.9, because there's two widths. We have 8.2 plus 8.2 plus 5.9 plus 5.9, 28.2 yards. 28 yards. Okay, awesome. So let's keep going. Now, number five, this is still another parallelogram. Okay, and with parallelograms, it's just base times height. Okay, another parallelogram. Okay, which is here, it's just going to be B times H. So we're going to have our base, which is C, which is this number, and our height, oops, and our height, which is this. So it's just 9.3 times 4.5. Take that in the calculator. 9.3 times 4.5. Oops. 41.85 millimeters squared. So 41.85 millimeters squared. Okay, and with perimeter, you're just gonna add A. This is another C. This is another A. This is another C. So we have A and C. So we have 4.97 plus 4.97. These should be points. Plus 9.3 plus 9.3. Okay, sum of that is 4.97 plus 4.97 plus 9.3 plus 9.3, 28.54. Okay, millimeters. So 28.54 millimeters. All right, number six is a rhombus. And guess what? A rhombus is still the same as a parallelogram when it comes to finding area. So it's still going to be base times height. Oops, I'll put that here. Come on. Okay, base times height is still area. Okay, here's the base, here's the height. The only difference is that the the what's it call it? The A is the same all the way around. Okay, so the sides are all the way the same around. So 5.4 times 4.8, so 5.4 times 4.8 is equal to, I don't know why this is so high. Okay, oops. So 5.4 times 4.8, 25.92. 25.92 centimeters squared. Okay, with perimeter, you're just adding all the sides, and since all of your sides are actually the same, since A, this is also A, this is also A, it's just going to be 5.4 plus 5.4 plus 5.4. Oops, that's not a 4. I'm going to fix these. Plus 5.4, which is equal to the same as 5.4 times 4. 5.4 times 4. Oops, that's times 5. 21.6 centimeters. What the? 21.6 centimeters. All right. A lot of people hopefully understand this. It won't be too hard. Okay. Now remember, I do have important information on how I'm going to take attendance at the end of the class or end of today's lesson. So please make sure to stay all the way until then, or if you can't, make sure you watch it later. Okay, because I'm going to tell you guys how I'm going to start doing attendance. All right. Okay. So rectangle. It's just length times width. Okay. Or 7.9 times 4.3. 7.9 times 4.3. 33.97. Okay, this is going to be a dot. This is a period. And this is going to be 33.97 feet squared. Okay, perimeter, you add all the sides. This is W as well. This is an L. Add. So it's going to be 7.9 plus 4.3 plus 7.9 plus 4.3. 24.4. Okay, 24.4. So 24.4 feet. Clean this up. Okay. Number 8 is a square. So it's just, area is just S squared. Square. Alright, so we have 6.3 squared, or 6.3, oops, times 6.3, which is 39.69. 39.69. 39.69 inches squared, and then the perimeter, which is S plus S plus S plus S, or 6.3 plus 6.3 plus 6.3 plus 6.3. Okay, which is equal to, good morning, 6.3, oops, times 4, 25.2. 25.2 inches. All right, last two for quadrilaterals. is going to be another rhombus and another, well, we'll do number 10 later. So number 9, for area, it's just, again, length times, or sorry, base times height. All right, so the base is here, the height is here, so it's just going to be 5.4 times 4.66. So 5.4 times 4.66, or 25. Did I do that right? 5 point, oh, nope. 5.1. Whoops. Made a mistake. That should be a 1. Should be 5.1. I did make a mistake. 5.1 times 4.66. That's better. 23.766. 23.766 yards squared. And then for perimeter, we're just going to take A and add A 4 times. So 5.1 plus 5.1 plus 5.1 plus 5.1. And that's equal to 20.4. My calculations are correct. 5.1 times 4. Yep. 20.4. 20.4 yards. Okay, and that's your perimeter for the rhombus. Number 10 is a trapezoid. And a trapezoid, again, is base 1 plus base 2, or in this case, A1 plus A2. Oops. A2 divided by 2 times height. Okay, so we need to do A1, A1, which is here and here. Okay, so 8.5 plus 4.6 over 2 times the height, which is 5.4. Okay, so 8.5 plus 4.6, which is 13.1 over 2 times 5.4, or divided by 2, 6.55 times 5.4, which is equal to 11.95. 11.95. Nope, I did something wrong. I did plus. That's wrong. 11 point, nope, 6.55 times 5.4. There we go. 35.37. So 35.37 yards squared. Okay, and the perimeter is the sum of all the sides. So A1 plus B1 plus A2 plus B2. This plus this plus this plus this. So 8.5 plus 4.6 plus, I'm just going to move that down here, plus 6.34 plus 5.43, which is all equal to, let's see, 8.5 plus 4.6 plus 6.34 plus 5.43, or 24.86. Nope, I mean 87. 24.87. 24.87 yards. And that's your perimeter, 24.87. All right, so that's all the quadrilaterals that we're going to be going over. So we went over five, five different ones. We went over parallelogram, we went over square, rectangle, trapezoid, and rhombus. Okay, all right. Now we're going to go on to part two, which is triangles. Okay, we're going to focus on triangles. We're going to do 6 triangle problems. All right. Now, with the triangles, it's going to be base times height divided by 2. Okay, so the area of triangle, so area is base times height divided by 2. Okay, in this case for number 1, our base is here and our height is here, so it's going to be 5.8 times 5 divided by 2. I need to make this nicer. Okay, 5.8 times 5 divided by 2. Okay, so 5.8 times 5, or 29 over 2, which is equal to 14.5, I think. Yep, so 14.5. Let's clean this up. So your area is 14.5 centimeters square. Perimeter is still the same. Add all the sides. In this case, you ignore the H because that's not part of the outside. So it's just 5.8 plus 5.8 plus 5.8, which is times 3, 17.4 centimeters. All right. Number 2, again, same thing. Area is base times height. So here's the height, here's the base. So we need C, we need H. So it's 9.7 times 4.7 divided by 2, which is 9.7 times 4.7. Oops, I did something wrong. 9.7 times 4.7, which is 40. Oops, I lost it. 45.9, 59 divided by 2, which is divided by 2, 22.795. 22.795. Oops. Feet squared. Okay. Perimeter is to add all the sides. In this case, we have just C, A, and B. So C, A plus B. So 5.19 plus 8.85 plus 9.7. So 5.19 plus 8.85 plus 9.7. And I dropped my pen. Okay. Which is 23.74. 23.74 feet. All right. Awesome. Let's keep going. Number 3, same thing. C times H, which is your base times height. 9. You know what? I'm gonna do it here. 9.8, 5.1 divided by 2 times height. Oops. Times height. So 9.8 times 5.1, 49.98. Ugh, this is ugly. Let me fix this. divided by 2 times 5 times. Oh, whoops, I forgot to write down the height. Oh, wait, hold on, I'm doing something wrong. I don't need the height. What am I doing? It's just this. Um, which is just, what's your answer? Divided by 2. 24.99. So 24.99 feet squared. And then add all your sides for perimeter. A plus B plus C, so 5.67, 9.8, and 8.93. Add it all together. We get 5.67 plus 9.8 plus 8.93, or 24.4 feet. Okay, let's do number 4. Same thing. We have base times height, or 5.9 times 5.1. Why do I feel like I just did this? Oh, I don't know. Okay, divided by 2, which is 5.9 times 5.1, 30.9. 30.09 divided by 2, which is 15.05. Did I do something wrong? Nope. Try it again. 39 times 5.1. Yep, divided by 2. Yep, 15.045. Awesome. And then we have perimeter, which is add all these sides, or 5.9 plus 5.9 plus 5.9, which is the same as 5.9 times 3, which is 17.7. All right. Yards. 17. Oops. Ooh, 17.7 yards. Okay. Last 2 questions, guys. We have to find area. I mean, not area, yeah, area, which is still base times height. Here's our base and here's our height. Okay. So it's going to be A and B. So 8.7 times 5.2 divided by 2. So 8.7 times 5.2, 45.24 divided by 2, which is 22.62. 22.62. Okay, 22.62 inches squared. And then perimeter, we're adding all the sides, A plus B plus C, so A plus B plus C. 8.7 plus 5.2. And then 10.14. So we add all that, 8.7 plus 5.2 plus 10.14, or 24.04, or 20, whoops, 24.04 inches. All right. And last question, number 6. All right, same thing. We have base times height, which is C times H, 8.9 times 5.9 over 2. So 8.9 times 5.9. Oops, I did add. 8.9 times 5.9. There we go. 52.51 divided by 2, which is 26.255. Okay, 26.255 yards. Oops. Yards squared. Then add all your sides. A plus C plus A. I mean, A plus B plus C. I don't know what happened there. 6.27, 8.99, and 8.9. Add all these together. So 6.27 plus 8.99 plus 8.9, or 24.16. Okay, 24.16 yards. And that's it for today's lesson. All right. So we went over area of triangle, perimeter of triangle, area of rhombus, area and perimeter of a rhombus, trapezoid, rectangle, square, and parallelogram. Okay, this is the review for today. All right. And so with that, I'm going to talk about how I'm going to start taking attendance grades, because been a significant drop in activity on Schoology, like a big drop. Now, not necessarily in the sense of people logging in, but people coming into my class, which I don't get, because there are people who haven't logged in since last week on Monday. It's been an entire week and you haven't even gotten onto my class. Like, what? So, from now on, I'm going to start taking attendance grades. Okay? The live streams are still, like, you still need to be watching my live streams for the lessons. You still need to watch them to find the whatever the exit ticket is. Today's exit ticket is that I want you to know that I'm going to start taking attendance grades. Okay? And the way I'm going to start taking attendance grades is you got to check in slash join the Zoom meetings at least 2 times a week. All right? And if you can't join my Zoom meetings, or that time is not good for you or something, you need to tell me that and check in with me twice a week, showing me that you're doing your assignments, telling me that, hey, I'm having trouble here or there, or hey, can you help me with this, or hey, I've done all my assignments, what's there to do, or like I said, after every I haven't said it, but like after every quiz, you should be showing me a picture of your quiz. Okay? You should be taking a picture and then sending it to me on Remind, showing me that you're completing my assignments. I should be seeing that for every assignment. 3 times a week, we have quizzes. Okay? Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays. Those are the main days we're going to have quizzes. Thursdays, for this week, Thursday, I haven't decided what we're going to do yet. But this Friday, we're going to make it as a makeup day. Last week, I did Thursday as a makeup day because Friday was it was Good Friday, so I gave you guys a holiday. I still gave you an assignment. Now it wasn't like a crazy hard assignment. All I wanted you guys to do was have fun. Enjoy your Good Friday. All right? Only about 3 to 4 people texted and messaged me, showing that they're relaxing themselves. Okay? I know it might not be a relaxing time. I know it's stressful. A lot of people are worried about the coronavirus, but that's a day I want you guys to de-stress, or at least show me that you are spending time with your family or doing something where you don't have to worry about work or school. Okay? So, again, to answer for today's exit ticket is you got to visit me or come check in with me a minimum of 2 times per week. Yes, if you can't join the Zoom meetings, you must check in with me, sending me a message on Remind, showing me that you're completing your assignments, or message me if you need help with the assignments. That is correct. Okay, at least twice a week. That way I know you guys are still doing your assignments. Yes, I'm getting the grades, but I'd still there's a lot of people who aren't doing the assignments now. Okay? And I want this is your grade. This is how I'm determining how much effort you're putting into my class, how much you're actually working in my class. Okay? So, let me save this. Oops, not print. Save as. Okay, I'm going to save these as notes. I'm going to post these onto Schoology. All right, right after this because I apparently forgot to last Wednesday. That was a mistake on my behalf. Forgot to post them. I didn't post them until Friday. I'm gonna take after I end today's live stream. I'm gonna post it and be good. All right. If you have questions, I will be. Oh, another thing. Zoom is still gonna be the same time, one o'clock to 2:30, 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. every weekday. Okay? I'm still gonna be on there, whether nobody's there or not. I'm still gonna be on there. Okay, my meeting code is the new meeting code is still on Schoology. So either click the link or use the meeting ID and the password to help join. Also, um, the live streams, I'm going to shorten them. I'm not gonna make them as long. So like the first week I made there was one that was like an hour and the other one was like an hour and a half lesson plan. I'm gonna shorten the lessons down because it's gonna be every single day, or not every single day, but like I'm gonna make it so that it's easier and shorter lessons. So lessons are now going to be anywhere from like 30 to 40 minutes. All right, that's the bulk of the lesson, and a lot of the lesson is going to be, or like some of the live stream is just going to be, the waiting time starting Zoom, or me just talking about what's happening. Okay, but the actual lessons themselves aren't going to go longer than 40 minutes anymore. At least that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and make it so that the lessons don't go past 40 minutes. Okay? Um, with that, that is everything. Thank you to Maja for checking in. That's everything that I need to announce. Again, go continue today's assignment. Everything on there is everything that I just went over. Okay, there are 5 questions on quadrilaterals and 2 questions on triangles. So please go over there and complete that. I'm going to sign off for today. All right. Thank you guys for joining, and make sure you guys are checking with me. If you know that your friends are being lazy, tell them to stop being lazy because these are grades, and I'm still in control of your grades. And the way it works, the exit ticket, today's exit ticket is answering the question. So the answer to the question is yes, my attendance are going to be grades, and two, my you have to check in with me twice a week. All right, everybody should be doing that. All right. What do you mean? Did you do the exit ticket? The exit ticket should be up. I'm pretty sure I made one. Yeah, exit ticket's up. Take a look. Exit ticket is here. Okay, 2 questions. 2 questions. All right. So with that, I'm going to sign out. Um, make sure you guys complete your assignments. Um, and I'll upload the notes now. So tell your friends to stop being lazy and to get on Schoology and complete their assignments. All right. Message everyone that you know, especially your class period. All right. I'm signing off here. Goodbye, guys. Have a good day. I'll be back on Zoom